If you should ask a non-living faith member about Shiloh, they are most likely to tell you about women going with pictures of males or men that they want God to bless them with, or men they want them to pay their dowry as to take them as their wife. Women husband hunting. Yes, women husband hunting. So I want us to talk about husband hunting and why it is now a big thing or a big deal in this our time than in the time before us. But before I go forward, I would like you to like, yes, like, and you see that cross sign, follow, click on it, yes. Have you done that? Follow me, please. Follow me on all socials. Follow me. And if you are on my YouTube, please subscribe. Thank you. So let's talk about women husband hunting in these our days. If you look at me very well, you'll see that I dress like a typical Hausa man from the north, which I am probably by birth and by other ways. I dress like a Hausa, typical Hausa man. Yes. I'm trying to bring an information to your notice. In some part, this husband hunting of a thing is at the high increment or at the high rate than in some parts. In the northern part of Nigeria, predominantly the Hausa parts, you will get to find out that women that husband hunt are very less or are almost to zero. I'm not saying that they don't have women that are not married, but it is hard to see women that have never been married, because most have been, but maybe they didn't stay or something happened. Because of what? They practice mostly the majority of them, not all of them though, practice a religion that supports polygamy. Yes. I'm not here to tell you which is better, whether polygamy or monogamy. No, they would have evolved. Polygamy might not work in some parts or in some lives, while monogamy might work and might not still work. I'm not here for that today. But today I'm talking about husband hunting. Yes, let's talk about it. In our days today, women husband hunt to the extent that they become frustrated and they become desperate. And you know, a desperate human being is the most easily person to scam. It is most easily for you to scam someone that is desperate, whether in business, a person that is desperate to sell, they'll be easily to scam. Same way as women. That is why I advise people or women, if you are up to the age of 35 to when you are in your mid 30s to your late 30s without a husband, I'm not saying you will never marry or you will not get a husband, but please do yourself a favor to get pregnant. It is very, very important to get pregnant by going, maybe by meeting a man to just impregnate you, or going to the hospital to do it the way they do it now, but just get pregnant. Give birth to at least one or two, so that at your old age, people can look after you, or you can feel not just about your age, but you can feel the sense of belonging and people around you as you grow your life and grow old. But let's talk about this husband hunting of a teen, the main topic of today. It is not like this the days before our days. Why? Why is that? In the days before our days, I can tell you for sure that you will never see any woman in any prayer house with a picture of a man she wishes or wants to marry her, to pray for God to bless her with that man. It has never happened in those days. In the days before our days, yes. But in the days today, you will see even people that call the so-called men of God will tell you that they prayed and God didn't reveal this person to be your husband. And that's how you miss the chance of the greatest thing that God will have ever done to your life. And he will say it is so person. Why didn't that God did not come to tell you directly? Eh? So let's talk about the southern part and other parts that have embraced a religion that is against polygamy. In their cases, their women husband hunt much more than the parts that embrace polygamy. But I want to tell you about something that is crucial. In our world today, look at the young men. It is rare and it is hard to see a 25 years old boy or a 25-year-old man that is already financially free or financially stable to an extent to be able to bring in a wife that he or she will be able to take care of. Let's keep the polygamy aside. Let's talk about, even if we try to practice the monogamy, how many men are out there to marry the women? We know that women, analysis shows that women are twice or three times the numbers of men in the world, that's on earth. If men are 2.5 billion. Women are approximately 7.5 to 8 billion. So just do your statistics. Even if every man marries two, they won't be able to marry them all. But at the same time, I'm not even worried about. I'm trying to talk about how many men are out there currently in our world today. The government of the day have made the men incapable of staying alive, incapable of staying free, and incapable of being financially free. It is when someone is financially free that he will think of other things like marriage and the rest. I just spoke with one of my family and I told him it's hard for you to see a 22-year-old boy that is already cool and ready to marry. Financially, not even mentally, because they could be mentally. But in the days before our days, you will see a 20 years old boy, 20 years old man, because he's already considered a man. He thinks like a man and acts like a man, and he's ready to settle down. By the age of 20, 21, 22, he's already married to an 18-year-old girl, to a 17-year-old girl, that their age bracket is close. Because of what? Then the hardship wasn't much like it is now in our days. Then they farm what they eat, they produce what they consume, which is so easy for them. But in our day today, the young men, if you should count the numbers that are in jail already, because the country is so hard, they went to struggle in another country that they thought the grass is greener at the other side of the fence, only to reach there and find out it is not so, and they put their hand in so much evil things that they were jailed. Even in our country today, men are much in the jail. Then if you go to the graveyard, men, because they want to make it so fast and be able to achieve what they want in life, they struggle and they died. Maybe something happened to them and they died, and that's all. Count the ones that are mad. I can tell you for a fact, mad men are plenty than mad women. Count the ones that are mad. Count the ones that are if like the ones that even if nothing happens to them, they won't still marry because they are already scattered in mental, and it's not even their priority because they are, they are not even put together. That's why I tell people, the government have everything to do with our day-to-day activities. That's why I tell people, the government have everything to do with the life we live and how our life becomes. But the world today are trying to tell you that you don't need the government or there is a God. Yes, there's a God, but I want to tell you that the government is the God you can see. That's why I won't believe people that say God means government of the day. It is the G stand for God, God stand for government. The O start from off. Then the D there is day. The government of the day is the government of the day that will even decide and determine how fast our young men marry. At least even if we should take one each, at least it should be able to be something that could be done soon and fast. How do you expect a 25 years old boy that's still in university struggling to graduate with so much courses that is not even related to what he's studying to talk about marriage? Why won't there be women that have almost close to menopause without husbands? Yes. So as a young woman, don't feel bad. You are not the one that did yourself. You won't marry yourself. It is a man that will come to marry you. So if it doesn't come for you, I'm not wishing that for anybody. But as far as you clock the age of 35 downwards, please do yourself a good thing by getting pregnant to born. Get pregnant to bring up somebody yourself. It is very, very important. This topic needs to be taught for a long while, but let me just cut it here. What I'm trying to say is that even polygamy will help reduce this. But if you say no monogamy, even in the monogamy, there are still factors fighting the monogamy, which the government can control. With a good economy, I tell you, people that are married in a peaceful and a good family will be more than those that are not married or those that are married and are not in a peaceful family. Because the more broken family you see, most of them are due to finances. Most, not all of them, are due to finances. That's why you see women will marry a man that is ready, not the man that they love. They won't marry the one they love, but the one that is ready, because the one that they love is not yet ready financially, not just financially, mentally, and the rest. Please follow me on TikTok, Mikoyo123, and on Facebook, some Kelechiko Amuze. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, comment, and refer others to it at Mikoyo123. Stay tuned as I will keep you updated on every topic and every matter that will help our day-to-day activity. Thanks.